Understanding Real Property, a comprehensive guide. Welcome. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of real property. Understanding real property is crucial, whether you're a real estate professional, a student, or simply a homeowner. Real property is far more than just the physical land beneath our feet. It's a complex concept with significant implications. Real property shapes our lives, our communities, and our economies in profound ways. Let's delve into the details. At its core, real property is best understood as a bundle of rights. These rights pertain to land and anything permanently attached to it. Real property encompasses several key components. These include the land itself, with its soil, minerals, and even the airspace above. Improvements are also a crucial part of real property. This includes buildings, fences, trees, and anything else permanently affixed to the land. A key distinction exists between real and personal property. The defining characteristic is immobility. Immobility is the cornerstone of real property. Unlike personal property, real property is fixed and cannot be easily moved. The concept of the bundle of rights is central to understanding real property. It's a complex and nuanced collection of rights associated with ownership. The right to possess is a fundamental aspect. This includes the right to occupy the property, control access, and exclude others. The right to use the property is also essential. This means lawful utilization within the boundaries of legal restrictions. The right to enjoy the property is another key component. This involves deriving benefits, whether aesthetic or financial. The right to dispose of the property completes the bundle. This includes the right to sell, lease, or transfer ownership as desired. The bundle of rights is the cornerstone of our economic system. It allows for the efficient allocation and utilization of resources. It's important to remember that rights are not absolute. The bundle of rights is always subject to legal limitations. Zoning ordinances are a common example of such limitations. These regulations dictate how land can be used within specific areas. Environmental regulations also place restrictions on property rights. These laws protect natural resources and prevent harmful activities. The rights of others can also limit your own property rights. For example, easements may grant others access to your land. Consider building restrictions based on zoning. You may own land, but you can't necessarily build anything you want on it. There are different types of interests in real property. These categorize the various forms of ownership. Fee simple ownership represents the most complete form of ownership. It grants the greatest bundle of rights possible. Life estates offer ownership for the duration of a person's life. Upon their death, the property reverts to another party. Leasehold estates grant the right to possess and use property for a specific period. This is commonly seen in rental agreements. Easements provide the right to use another's land for a specific purpose. This is a non-possessory interest. A right-of-way is a common example of an easement. It allows someone to cross another's property to access their own. Understanding these different interests is crucial for navigating real estate transactions. It's essential for both buyers and sellers. Resolving property disputes often hinges on understanding the rights in conflict. Knowing who has what rights is key. Estate planning also requires a thorough understanding of property interests. This ensures the effective transfer of property. Real property is a multifaceted concept with far-reaching implications. We've covered the core definitions, rights, and limitations. We've also explored the different types of interests in real property. This provides a solid foundation for further learning. In future videos, we'll delve into the acquisition, transfer, and protection of real property rights. Stay tuned for more.